With you, coming to you from Port Isabel, Texas on a Saturday. It's Volley at the Beach 2018, and we have reached semifinal game number 1. Corpus Christi Carroll and the Lady Tigers will take on Brownsville Hanna and the Lady Eagles. We'll take a break when we come back. Opening serve semifinal game number 1 here on RioSportsLive.com.
I opened Alexandra with the intention to give people in Brownsville and those who visit us a very unique experience in the area of retail. We saw the need to give people a personal experience that only a boutique could provide. Here in Alexandra, what we work for is searching for different pieces, textures we bring from India, from Mexico, trying to make this a different experience. The people to find treasures here in their own valley. It's a pleasure to welcome everybody and making them a part of our family. We invite you to discover Brownsville. You can't miss it.
Back here on RioSportsLive.com, Brownsville Hanna Eagles will be breaking their way out. I'm going to get these rosters here in front of me here in just a moment for this broadcast. Corpus Christi Carroll and the Lady Tigers. The winner of this will take on the winner of our second semifinal today, which is going to be Los Fresnos taking on PSJA Southwest. Hanna got here by defeating the host school, Port Isabel, and the Lady Tigers, or Lady Tarpons. Meanwhile, the Lady Tigers got here by knocking off their first round opponent here in the quarterfinals on the gold bracket. And that was Westaco East. Hanna out first from the sidelines, and so the Lady Eagles will be in the white uniforms with the black and gold trim. Meanwhile, the Carroll Tigers come out of their huddle, dark blue uniforms with the light blue trim. Volleyball action here, semifinal game number 1, scheduled at 12 o'clock. We're right on time on that one. 2 o'clock with the second semifinal game, and then the championship game here today to wrap up the 3 days of play here at this tournament will be at 5 o'clock. Those of you joining us want to make sure that we remind you that on our Facebook we are live at times for the duration of a game. Most of the times now we're just using Facebook for simple highlights and for the posting of games that will be played and broadcast. Our YouTube channel is where we encourage fans to subscribe to our YouTube. You can watch the games in their entirety, start to finish. And then also we have our website operational with games available for you there. Hanna Eagles will be serving it up. Alexis Alvarez back at the service line. And we are set to go with the first serve of the semifinals here in the 2018 Volley at the Beach. Hanna watches defensively as Carroll gets the ball over. Eagles will set it up cross court. Big swing by Vivian Izagari is covered. Carroll tips that off the block. Back on the Lady Tiger side from the back row attack that time by Alazanette Kearney. Ball gets back over on the Carroll side. Quick set, quick swing. That's off the Hanna defense. Rebecca Schlater keeps that alive. Punched over the block there. Carroll covers that nicely. Good play that time by Sydney Alvarez. And a point for the Lady Tigers. A long rally for the first point of the game. And again, it came off a defense and then a well-placed hit for the Lady Tigers for the first point of the game. 1-0 game. Carroll to serve. That's in the net. Service error. Hanna took advantage of some service errors by Port Isabel. We saw Port Isabel on this court against Hanna. We also watched them just recently in their game against Wesco East, and it was a similar situation in how the Lady Tarpons played. Good serve that time. Back row set for Angelina Castillo. Or check that, that's going to be Delgado on the attack for Carroll. Carroll sets it up this time. Delgado swings away. Played nicely by Odalis Gonzalez by Hanna, and that's a point for the Golden Eagles. Odalis Gonzalez kept the ball alive. Got it up near the front row. Hanna takes the 2-1 lead. Golden Eagles to serve again. This is Odalis Gonzalez. With pace, that serves across. The pass up into the net, dug out of there, and then crossing over by Delgado. Eagles on the attack, set it up. That's a hit by Arsenault, but nothing doing. Carroll Tigers there to cover that, but out of bounds it goes on the pass. Point to Hanna, and they're up early by a couple. Next serve across by Gonzalez. Better pass this time. Quick set. Across the net by Delgado. Point to the Carroll Tigers. Substitution off the bench. Kia Barron checks in the game. Talking things over with some of the coaches. They said watch Barron when she gets on the front row. She is a force if they can set her. Arsenault gets that spike across. Played. They'll quickly set it up. Carroll back on the Hanna side. Golden Eagles trying to set it to the back row. Hit across by Angelina Castillo. And here comes the first set for Barron. Swings away. Nice defense that time played by Tabitha Fernandez. Ball tipped over in the net, called against Carroll. That's a point to Hanna. Eagles up 3-2. Substituting into the ball game as well for Hanna. Natalie Arnold will check in. She'll be on the front row. Aniel Aguero will check in. She'll be back serving for the Golden Eagles. Serves it across. Carroll there to pass it forward. Set up by Valerie Martinez. Back set this time for Delgado. Puts that one down the line. It's out of bounds. With Barron at the front row, those back sets could be effective if you catch the block committing too early. That serves out of bounds off the back row. Point to Carroll. Corpus Christi Carroll will be serving. Game one here of a best of three. In these tournament formats, that's what you're looking at, best of three series. Short serve played by Hanna. Set it up on a back set. Nice diving play by the libero for the Carroll Tigers. Eagles back on the attack. Big swing this time by Natalie Arnold. That's out of bounds. 1 point game. Carroll Tigers serving to tie it up. At the service line, Mia Delgado. As Delgado eyes it up. Brings this serve across with pace. Played on the back row by Angelino Castillo. Second hit over. Carroll Tigers quickly set it up. Punching it over the block. Alizanette Kearney. Back on the attack, Hanna. Now back on the Carroll side. Swing by Barron, and she puts it away. Big kill that time by Barron. Ties the game at 5 apiece. Carroll now to serve for the lead. Mia Delgado puts it in play. Good pass, a quick set for Arsenault. Spikes it off the block. Point right back at you for the Hanna Eagles. Arsenault hammering that one off the double block. Kind of in response to the kill by Kia Barron. Serving time. Jenna Otero back to serve for Hanna. That's down the line. Played by Carroll. Might have been out. Ball on the Hanna side. Chance now for the Eagles. That ball's up near the net. And the block comes right back on the Hanna side for a point. Too close to the net. Carroll was there. Elizabeth Kearney and Kia Barron were there for the double block. Tie game. Sydney Alvarez to serve. Hanna with a pass right up near the net again. Barron there. Tries to dig it out of the net. Nothing doing. Point to Hanna. Missed opportunity that time for the Carroll Lady Tigers. Hanna goes up 7-6. Ari Arsenault back to serve. Her serve across is a good one, played by the Carroll Tigers. Quick set to Barron, spikes away, but too much pace, out of bounds it goes. Point to Hanna. Lady Eagles up 8-6. Again, they trailed in most of game one to Port Isabel, and then found another gear and ended up rolling that in 2 games in the quarterfinals. Here they lead by 2 on game one. That is a block played back on the Hanna side, this time of the back corner. Nice play on the back row by Lindsay Leal. Ball back on the Hanna side, diving play, that's out of bounds. Arsenault was back there. Also converging was Jenna Otero for Hanna. Nothing doing. Back to serve is Barron. Kia Barron. Right-handed serve. It's in the net. Hanna will substitute in. Tabitha Fernandez back in the game. She'll serve. Meanwhile, checking in for the front row on the rotation, Vivian Izaguirre. Fernandez serves it. Short serve played by the Carroll Tigers. Quick set, quick spike, down and in point Carroll Tigers. Elizabeth Kearney with the kill. Kearney back to serve. Looking for the tie of the Carroll Tigers. Serves across, down the line, that's out of bounds. Point to the Hanna Eagles. Rotating back to serve, Angelina Castillo. Check that, that's going to be Alvarez, Alexis Alvarez. Punched over on the second hit by the Carroll Tigers. Hanna quickly on the attack, spiked off the block. Played by the Tigers, back row attack this time. Well played by the Hanna Eagles. Set it up, cross court. That spike is picked up. Good cover that time by Carroll. Another attack this time. Back row coverage again by Delgado. Ball up, punched over the net. In the net, called against Hanna. Point to Carroll. (10-8) your score. Now they make it 11-8. Hanna serves in the net. 11-9 game. Substitute in the game for Carroll. Sydney Alvarez checks in the game. She'll replace Alyssa Garcia. Meanwhile, back to serve, Valerie Martinez. Hanna with a good pass. Set it up off the right side. Odalis Gonzalez puts it away. Big kill for Hanna. Gonzalez on the kill. She'll now rotate back to serve. Hanna got better as the game went along against Port Isabel. And now a serve is another point for the Hanna Eagles. Gonzalez ready to serve again. In the corner. Played up front. Middle coverage, nothing there. Nice job by the Carroll Tigers. Mia Delgado finding a spot in the hole. 3-point game. Carroll to serve it up again. Back corner, that is covered by the libero. Getting back there was Rebecca Slater. Ball out of bounds. Nice job by Slater nonetheless, just to keep that ball in play for a hit for the Hanna Eagles. Carroll Tigers now serving, down 2. Played by the Eagles, Angelina Castillo. Quick set for Arsenault. Off the block of Sydney Alvarez. Quick set for Barron. Whistle blows. In the net, called Hanna. Point, Carroll. Arsenault was trying to get in position for the block on the Barron kill attempt. Caught the net. 1-point game for the tie. Carroll serves it. Hanna with a good set. That's off the block. Played on the back row by the Carroll Tigers. Again, Leal back there does a nice job as a libero. Hanna set it up this time. Spiked across by Davila. Ball at the net. Put over on the Hanna side and a point to Carroll. Barron got that over the outstretched hands of Arsenault. tie game. Leal to serve. Gets it across, played by the Eagles. That's an ace. Tigers up 1 here in game 1. Timeout called by the Lady Eagles. Momentum has switched. Back after this on Real Sports Live.
Downtown Harlingen has a wide assortment of shops that cater to a collector's dreams. Add Grasshopper for a must-see when you're strolling down Jackson Street. At 221 East Jackson, Grasshopper has a little bit of everything from vintage antiques to specialty collectibles. Displayed with the hands of experience in the business for years. Take the time to enjoy what this store has to offer. Grasshopper, 221 East Jackson Street, as you shop downtown Harlingen.
Hanna trails by 6. Back after this.
Si andas buscando trabajo, haz lo que hice yo. Y hablo con Southeast Contracting hoy.
After the timeout, Lady Eagles give up another point. Carroll on top, 23-16. Winner of this advances to the championship game, scheduled at 5 o'clock here today in this gym. Arsenal with a big swing. That's off the block. Played quickly. Barron tips it over. Played by Hanna. Set it up off the net. That's blocked back at you again. Hanna recovers. Gets it over again. Carroll now can't keep the ball in play. Point Eagles. 23-17 game. Eagles to serve again. Ari Arsenault back to the service line. Arsenault just into the net. Point Carroll. Corpus Christi Carroll now a point away from securing game 1. Kia Barron back to serve. Barron ready. Puts it away. Down to Schlater. Schlater to Aguero. Aguero to Arnold. That ball is a point for Hanna. 1 game point dodged by the Hanna Eagles. And here's Tabitha Fernandez to serve. Fernandez gets it across. Played by Carroll. Back set this time. Big swing. And a point for Carroll. They win game 1. Off a back row kill, Mia Delgado. 24-18, game 1, Carroll. Game 2 after this on RealSportsLive.com.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
No, I mean, the kids and mom don't want a funeral. We could still have a funeral.
Really?
Yeah, really. Give me, like, memorial service.
Like music, a eulogy, pictures, everything?
How about this picture? Oh, sweetheart. Grandma would love that.
Cremation options for your family by Memorial Funeral Home.
Back here at Port Isabel High School, we are waiting for the two teams to arrive. Back on the court, Corpus Christi Carroll won game 1. Brownsville Hanna was up early in game 1, but it was Carroll coming back to get the win and are now 1 game away from moving into the championship game today at 5 o'clock against the winner of game 2 in the semifinals, which is PSJA Southwest and Los Fresnos. Take one more break, and we come back. Second set gets underway. Back after this on Real Sports Live.
If you just graduated high school, are looking to change careers, or to upgrade your job skills, Texas Southmost College is the place to start. With over 50 certificates and associate degrees to choose from, TSC has the career for you. At TSC, you get a quality education that's close to home. Earn a certificate or an associate degree and get the education you need for today and tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
A&B's Cafe is just the right spot for your lunchtime or early morning cravings, as they have a terrific menu and environment that make you feel right at home. Be sure to check out the soups and sandwiches of the day. You have to try one of the specialty coffee or cappuccinos with an assortment of flavors that's sure to meet your heart's desire. J&B Cafe also offers small catering jobs and private parties. Open daily, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. in downtown Harlingen at 204 East Jackson Street. Call ahead at 956-425-5282 or stop by. It's J&B Cafe when shopping downtown Harlingen.
Back here, long rally in game 2 gets underway. And an immediate whistle as we get back on camera, and a point to Hanna to start it off. Lady Eagles ready to go. Serve across, a good one, played by Carroll, punched over on the Hanna side. Set up Arsenal, it's in the net. Tie game at 1 apiece. Eagles on the attack again, Arsenal. That's down and in for a point. Substitution in the game for Hanna. Here's Aniela Guerrero back in the game. She'll serve. Gets that across, played by Carroll. Set up Barron with a big swing. That's off the block. Played by Hanna. Ball back over on the Carroll side. Set up Barron again. Back corner, good point, Carroll. Game 2, and as Kia Barron rotates to the front row. Quick dividends paid off on that move by the coach. Hanna will get the ball over. Carroll on the attack. Set it up. Tipped over. Hanna keeps it alive. They'll set up Arsenal. Gets it past the block. Covered that time. Then Barron swings away. Hanna again on the attack. This time it's going to be Arnold. Looking back row. Got it. Point. Natalie Arnold with a point. Hanna will substitute in. Here comes Jenna Otero into the game. Otero to serve. Played by Carroll. Set it on the back row. Delgado swings away. Played by Hanna. That ball's out of bounds. Or it's in. No, right on the line. Called in. Aniel Aguero gets the point. Hanna up 4-2. Otero serves again. Carroll to play it. Quick set to Barron. Swings away. Played on the back row by Aguero. Whistle now blows. Point to Carroll. In the net called on Hanna that time. Corpus Christi Carroll to serve. Alyssa Garcia back at the line. Garcia brings it over. Played on the Hanna side, looking for the back corner. Played up in the rafters. Carroll will keep it alive. Delgado to Leal, and somehow Leal gets it over. Hanna now on the attack. Carroll on the return again. Back row set Delgado. Off the diving play by the Eagles. Ball still alive. Quick set off of Barron. Point Hanna. Great defense on the back row. Both teams ended up getting the point for the Eagles of Hanna. Arsenault back to serve. Ari got it. Across the way they go. Back set to Barron. That's a point. Five-4 game. Barron to serve again. Hanna will set it up. Big swing on the right side, played by the Carroll defense. Now they'll attack, played by Hanna. Set it up for Arnold. That's off the block and for a point. Substitutions off the bench for both teams. Lindsay Leal back in the game for Carroll. As a libero, back on the service line, Aniel Aguero. I'll check that. That's Tabitha Fernandez serving. Fernandez now the setter, sets it up, and a kill. Odalis Gonzalez. Three-point lead for the Eagles. Leal there with a pass. Set it up right side off the hit Kearney. Played by Hanna. Back set this time. Whistle blows on that in the net. Corpus Christi Carroll. Point to Hanna. They've doubled up the Tigers here in game 2 early. Fernandez serves again. Carroll will set it up. This is Danielle Torres, and that's a kill. Danielle Torres with the kill. Makes it an 8-5 game. Elizabeth Kearney back to serve. Kearney puts this one in play. On the back row, Hanna. Swinging away from that back row is Castillo. Ball tipped over, back on the Hanna side. Set it up, cross court, block back at you. Point to Carroll. Hanna wanted that block on that play. They wanted to challenge that ruling. Nothing doing, says the official. Hanna again will plead their case right here to the official. Two-point game. Carroll Tigers trailing. Elizabeth Kearney serves it away, and that's an ace. Kearney gets the point. Cuts it to a one-point game. Kearney to serve again. Good play by Hanna off the back row. Punched over. Carroll, good chance here. Back set off the way. Set in the direction of Valerie Martinez, but no chance for her. And a point to Hanna. Back to serve, Alexis Alvarez for the Eagles. Alvarez gets this across. Played up near the net, back on the Hanna side. Now at the Carroll side, easy hit, easy point, Carroll. Ball just stayed alive, hovering right above the net. And everyone on Hanna's front row had rotated left. An entire right side was open. Martinez to serve with a jump serve. That's an ace. Valerie Martinez with the kill off a serve, as that's an ace. Tie game. Tigers look to take the lead. This one with more pace. That's another ace. Back-to-back aces served up by Valerie Martinez. Tigers on top one. Martinez to serve again. Jump serve. Back row play by Castillo. Chance here for Carroll to score. The pass is up high. The set by Martinez on a back set. Too much on that. On a swing by Sydney Alvarez. Out of bounds it goes. Knotted up at 10. Back to serve, Odalis Gonzalez. Gonzalez gets one over. Carroll on the quick attack, Delgado. There's Gonzalez to pick that. Set it up this time for, is it Gary? Down for a point for Hanna. Hanna back up one. Gonzalez to serve. Gets it across. Back row attempt this time by Kearney. That's in the net. Point Hanna. Lady Eagles back up a couple. Gonzalez ready to go. Right down the line. Played off that back row. Up forward it goes on the Hanna side. Punched over. Ball back across. Point Hanna. Arsenal reached up with the left hand and redirected that ball coming across the net. 3-point lead now for Hanna. Gonzalez with another good serve. This is past the block. Covered by Hanna. They'll get it over. And a point. Miscommunication back row. Point Odalis Gonzalez and Hanna. Eagles up 4. Gonzalez to serve again. That pass up near the net. And a spike down on the back row is in for the Carroll Tigers. 3-point game. Lindsay Leal back to serve for Carroll. Short serve played by Hanna. Over by Arsenal. Here come the Lady Tigers on the attack. Covered that time by Fernandez. Big swing by Arsenal off the block. Ball up and over on the Hanna side. That would have been out. Ball on a back set. Swing away. Cross court. Point Hanna. Natalie Davila with a kill. Back to a 4-point lead for Hanna. Timeout on the floor. Hanna up, trying to extend this to game 3. They're up in game 2. Back after this.
Looking for a special style and a perfect outfit for any day, any place? Then walk through the doors at Quell Boutique and see a variety that takes you back in time right into the best of today. 112 East Jackson Street is home to a unique store loaded with an assortment of just about anything you can imagine. Clothes, accessories, and service with a smile. Quell Boutique and shop downtown Harlingen. The Harlingen Downtown District has a bit of everything, my friends, and here's an invitation for you to visit and experience a friendly environment with the taste of local business and a variety of shopping, dining, and entertainment throughout the year. Vintage shops loaded with collectibles from the past, dining that caters to all, boutiques, quilting, salons, live entertainment, and don't forget about market days on the first Saturday of each month on Jackson Street and Art Night the last Friday of the month. It's the Harlingen Downtown District, and the invitation is for you. Shop downtown Harlingen today.
Back here and back to play. Brownsville Hanna taking on Corpus Christi Carroll. Hanna leads. Carroll swinging away with Barron. Played by the Eagles. Arsenal gets that over to the back row. Played forward by Kearney. Quick set for Barron again. Nice dig by the Lady Eagles on that defense. On the attack again, the Carroll Tigers. Now the Eagles reverse it. Here's a swing by Arsenal. Past the block and in for a point. Arsenal gets the kill. 5-point lead for Hanna. Aguero to serve. Back set this time. Delgado puts it over. Nice play that time by Schlater. Ball off the net. Played over on the Carroll side. Set it up again. Delgado from that left side this time. Hanna puts it over. Carroll again with a pass. Now they'll quick set. Barron tips past the block of Arsenal. Covered by the Lady Eagles. Back on the Carroll side again. Quick set again. This time Delgado comes cross court and gets the point. Barron was there, leaped in the air. Delgado came from behind that with the angle. 4-point game. Mia Delgado to serve. That's a cross. Played by the Lady Eagles. Big swing. That's blocked off the block, out of bounds. Point Hanna. Lady Eagles, again, trying to force game 3. They dropped the first one. Right now up 5. Jenna Otero to serve. Deep serve, played by Corpus Christi Carroll. Big swing, that's blocked right back at you. Arsenal now keeps at it with a high pass. Set up Arsenal off the net, puts it away. Arsenal's defense turned that into offense. Now a 6-point Hanna lead. Otero to serve again. Leal with a pass. They'll set up Barron. No, check that. That's going to be Elizabeth Kearney. Point to Carroll Tigers. Checking in, Valerie. Check that, Alyssa Garcia. Garcia will serve. Hanna, a good pass. A high set by Aguero to Arsenal. Puts it away. Arsenal right between Leal and Garcia on that back row. 6-point game. Ari Arsenal now rotates off the front row. So now can they get point production without her on the front? Off her serve, Carroll will now return the serve, get it over. No, in the net it goes. Miscue off the pass by the Corpus Christi Carroll Tigers. Hanna wins the race to 20. Timeout call. We're going to 25. They lead by 7. Back after this.
Needing tires, my friends? Then race over to Lombardi Tires and take advantage of great deals, including tires beginning as low as $20. That's right, tires as low as $20 right now at Lombardi's Tire, located 300 US 281 Brownsville, Texas. Lombardi Tires. Yes, I said $20 tire.
For the hottest deals, go to Mi Casa Furniture.
Save at Mi Casa Furniture.
7533 Boca Chica, Brownsville.
Back here, Hanna will be serving. 20-13 game after the timeout called by the Carroll Tigers. Better pass this time, and Barron promptly puts it away. 20-14 game. Kia Barron back to serve. Deep serve in the back row. Played by Hanna. Ball up off the net. That's spiked out of bounds. Kill attempt that time by Aniel Aguero. Point to Carroll. Little 2-0 run after the timeout by the Lady Tigers. Barron to serve again. Short serve, this time played by the Lady Eagles. Quick set again, and that's a kill and a point for the Lady Eagles. Alexis Alvarez puts that one away. In to serve is Tabitha Fernandez. Fernandez gets it across. Short serve. Good pass by Carroll. Set it up over the block. Played by Eagles. Alvarez set it up this time. Cross court angle by Izagiri. Played by Carroll. Off the block. Hanna comes back on the attack again. Again they go to Izagiri. This time it's in for the point. Izagiri. Set her twice in a row. Second one paid off. Hanna serves again. Carroll Tigers on the attack with a back row attempt by Delgado off the net. Lady Eagles. Cross court, ball at the net. Arsenal, no, check that. That's Gonzalez that puts it away. Odalis Gonzalez at the front of the net. Lady Eagles serve again, short serve. Carroll Tigers get it over. Quick set, big swing by Gonzalez, and she puts it away. 9-point lead for the Lady Eagles. Chance to force game 3 here. Tabitha Fernandez and the Lady Eagles of Hanna. Serve is a good one. Played on the second hit. Here comes Hanna for a chance to put it away. Back set, big swing. Down and in point. Hanna wins game 2. Alexis Alvarez. Game 3 coming up after this. This is RealSportsLive.com.
I opened Alex Carroll with the intention to give people in Brownsville and those who visit us a very unique experience in the area of retail. We saw the need to give people a personal experience that only a boutique could provide. Here in Alex Carroll, what we work for is searching for different pieces, textures we bring from India, from Mexico, trying to make this a different experience. The people to find treasures here in their own valley. It's a pleasure to welcome everybody and making them a part of our family. We invite you to discover Brownsville. You can't miss it.
If you just graduated high school, are looking to change careers, or to upgrade your job skills, Texas Southmost College is the place to start. With over 50 certificates and associate degrees to choose from, TSC has the career for you. At TSC, you get a quality education that's close to home. Earn a certificate or an associate degree and get the education you need for today and tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
We are back, and welcome again to our broadcast here on RealSportsLive.com as we get set for Game 3 in this first semifinal match between Brownsville Hanna and Corpus Christi Carroll. Carroll won Game 1. Hanna storms back to win Game 2. Game 3, first serve coming up after this on RealSportsLive.com. Back here on RealSportsLive.com, we are set for Game 3 here. Brownsville Hanna and Corpus Christi Carroll. The Carroll Tigers will be serving to start this game. Those watching on our YouTube channel, give us a shout out where you're watching the game from. We'll see if we can start communicating back and forth on the YouTube chat. Carroll Tigers ready to serve it up. Back at the line is Mia Delgado. Meanwhile, the official still over at the scorer's table, making sure the rotations are set on her card before the opening serve. Second semifinal today, scheduled to go off at 2 o'clock. That'll be Los Fresnos and PSJA Southwest. Now, I saw both of those teams. I still see both of those teams kind of hanging around here. There's supposed to be a game between this and that. Right now, we are nearing the 1 o'clock hour already as this is extended into a third game. Short serve by Delgado, gets it started. That's an ace. Carroll Tigers gets it rolling on an ace from Mia Delgado. Delgado to serve again. Played by Hanna. Set it up, big swing. Gonzalez puts it away. Odalis Gonzalez ties us up. This is a race to 15. Win by 2. The winner advances to the championship game. Gonzalez, that's a great serve and an ace. Odalis Gonzalez, instrumental in the Game 2 win. Now off the serve there, serves up the ace. Serves again. Better return this time by Carroll. Off the net, ball over by Kearney. A high set on a back set. Swing off the block, played by the Carroll Tigers. Back row attack, Delgado. Gonzalez there to cover that. Big swing this time. Ball in the net, or in the net called against Carroll. Point Hanna. Lady Eagles out to a 2-point lead. Dallas Gonzalez to serve again. Deep serve. Played by Leal. Back set Delgado. Big swing. Hanna can't return that. Point Carroll. Mia Delgado got the kill off the back row. Substitution in the game. Here comes Alyssa Garcia. Garcia to serve it up. Played up high by Hanna off the net. They'll get it over. Carroll with a chance. Back row attempt. Leal this time puts it over and in. Point. Lindsay Leal with a well-placed hit. I think everyone was looking at Barron, looking at Delgado, and then the quick set to Leal. Different approach angle than what Hanna was ready for. Tie game. Garcia serves it up. Hanna sets up Arsenal. Down and in. Off the block, off the net, in for the point. Hanna has the lead. Lady Eagles substitute in Natalie Arnold. Also back in the game, Aniel Aguero. Aguero serves it up. A deep serve. Leal there to play that. From the back row, Delgado swings away. Played by the Lady Eagles, Castillo. Quick set there by Arnold on the hit. Barron now hammers one away. Point Carroll. Tie game as Kia Barron back to the line. Barron serves this. Hanna there to play it off the back row. Played across. Carroll Tigers on the attack. Back row, here comes Delgado. Got a good approach. Played by Hanna. Still alive. Another chance here for Carroll. Barron with a high pass. Delgado pushes it forward. Tipped over, and here comes Hanna on the attack. Back set, swing away. Natalie Davila puts it away. Substituting in for Hanna, Jenna Otero. Alexis Alvarez in to play the front row. Otero's serve is a good one, played by Carroll on the back row again, a set for Delgado. Back on the Carroll side in a hurry. Kearney puts that over. High set for Arsenal. Nice play by Garcia. Garcia then puts it over. Here comes Hanna on the attack again. Big approach, nothing there. Carroll looks again for a Delgado back row attack, and the off-pace hit finds a spot. Gets a point for the Carroll Tigers. All tied at 5 apiece. Elizabeth Kearney back to serve. Kearney with a jump serve. Hanna looking to attack. Big swing by Alvarez. In the net called against Carroll. Point Hanna. Lady Eagles back up 1. Arsenal rotates off the front row. She'll serve. Here comes Odalis Gonzalez in to rotate on the front row. Carroll with the ball on the back row. Barron with the attack. Played this time by Aguero. Off the back row, ball across. Played on the Carroll side. Nice pass forward. Back set to Barron. Has to ease it over. Hanna, good chance to score for the Lady Eagles. Center set. Big swing Gonzalez. Off of Barron. Point. Odalis Gonzalez with a kill. 2-point lead for Hanna. Castillo to serve. Or check that. That's Arsenal again to serve. Delgado puts it over. Arsenal there to cover that. Aguero with the set. The swing by Arnold and a point to Carroll. 1 point game. This is the 15 win by 2. Valerie Martinez back to serve for Corpus Christi Carroll. Played by Hanna, pass right up on the net. That's a cross by Gonzalez, played by Carroll, tipped up in the net, point Hanna. Missed chance that time for the Carroll Tigers to get a good attack point. Hanna with a 2-point lead. Tabitha Fernandez in the game, she'll serve. Fernandez gets it across, short serve, played by Delgado. A set for Delgado off the block, played by Hanna. Ball still alive and over. Carroll with a chance again. Set it up again, back set this time. Tipped over the block. Nice cover by the Golden Eagles. Ball back, but it's across the baton. Point Carroll. 1 point game yet again. Carroll Tigers to serve. Back in the game, Lindsay Leal. Leal for the tie off the serve. Hanna with a good pass. A high set by Fernandez. And Gonzalez puts it away. 2 point lead, Lady Eagles. 9-7 game. Checking back in the game is Natalie Davila. She'll be on the front row. Hanna to serve. This is Alexis Alvarez. Played up near the net. Big swing by Barron coming up off the block. Diving play by the Lady Eagles to keep it alive. Two-handed over. Carroll right back on the attack. A quick set. Barron, again a big swing. Played nicely by the libero on the Hanna side. Another big swing, this time by Delgado. Down the line, in the corner, in for the point for Carroll. One point game. Carroll continually playing catch up for the past 6 or 7 points. Back and forth. Delgado with a jump serve. It's Castillo back in that libero position for Hanna. Leal puts it over on the Carroll side to the Eagles side for Hanna. Tipped over, past the block, point Lady Eagles. Vivian Izagari, well-placed hit. Eagles back up 2. And now the rotation works. Gonzalez back to serve. Arsenal back to the front row for the Eagles. Strong serve. Leal plays it. A high set back row attempt. Delgado off the net. Point Carroll. Delgado with just enough pace and topspin to get that over the net. Back to a 1 point game. Alyssa Garcia checks in. She'll serve. Short serve. Good pass by Izagiri. Set for Arsenal. Swings away. Out of bounds it goes. Oh, they'll say it was tipped. The official says that was tipped by one of the Carroll Tigers. Point to Hanna. 2 point lead for the Lady Eagles. Aguero will serve. Gets it across. Played by Leal. High set this time for Barron. Swings away. Played on the back row by Castillo. Back set this time. Swing away. Played by the Carroll Tigers again. Now back across the net. Point Carroll. Back to a 1 point game. Barron rotates off the front row. She'll now serve for the Carroll Tigers. Hanna on the attack, right at the net, past the blockers, played by the Carroll Tigers. Barron from the back row puts it over. Hanna on the attack again. Set up Arsenal, plays it over. Second hit over, Hanna back on the attack again. Arsenal again, swings away, point, Eagles. Eagles up 2 at 12-10. Timeout called, no, keep it right here. Substitutions checking in. Jenna Otero checks in. She'll serve. Left-handed serve gets across. Barron there to return it. Back set. Nothing there. Kearney has to just ease it over. Set off the net for Arnold. Natalie Arnold's play is covered. Hanna back on the attack again. A high set. Tipped over the block again. Each team with a chance. Nothing doing yet on a point scored on the rally. Set again. Swinging away is Arnold. Ball at the net. Over it goes, point Carroll. 12-11. Carroll has just kept edging up to within one. Has never got that next critical point. Off the serve is Elizabeth Kearney. Hanna with a back set for Arsenal. Big swing, hammers it away. Ari Arsenal makes it a 13-11 game. Timeout on the floor. Corpus Christi Carroll has to talk. Back after this on RealSportsLive.com.
The Harlingen Downtown District has a bit of everything, my friends, and here's an invitation for you to visit and experience a friendly environment with the taste of local business and a variety of shopping, dining, and entertainment throughout the year. Vintage shops loaded with collectibles from the past, dining that caters to all, boutiques, quilting, salons, live entertainment, and don't forget about market days on the first Saturday of each month on Jackson Street and Art Night the last Friday of the month. It's the Harlingen Downtown District, and the invitation is for you. Shop Downtown Harlingen today.
Ari Arsenal with that big kill for Hanna Golden Eagles will now rotate back to the service line. They are 2 points away from punching their ticket into the championship game. Arsenal to serve. Barron on the return. Bad pass. Point Eagles. Hanna a point away from moving into the championship game. After losing the first game, the Hanna Golden Eagles came back to win game 2. Arsenal serves. Barron on the return. Set up Delgado over the block. Eagles will set it up. This is going to be a big swing off the block played by Barron. Carroll gets it back on the Hanna side. Eagles on the attack again. High set, cross set, Alvarez. Played again by the Carroll Tigers. Ball up at the net, Delgado gets it over. Diving play, Eagles can't return it. Point to Carroll. Carroll Tigers stave off a game point. Can they do so for 2 more rounds? Substitution into the game for the Carroll Tigers. Sydney Alvarez in the game. Back at the service line is Valerie Martinez. Point Hanna, and Hanna's Eagles are in the championship game of the 2018 Volley at the Beach. Carroll Tigers won the first one. The next 2 got away as the Hanna Eagles kicked it into another gear. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Reminding you, highlights will be coming up later on these games. We'll also have the replays available immediately on the website, immediately on our YouTube, and we may have some on Facebook as well. Until next time, I'm Joe Bowling. For Billy Watson at the computer helm, for Jacob Howell on the camera, for my wife Dahlia, who's just kind of watching us all right now, making sure we're doing it right. I'm Joe Bowling for Real Sports Live. So long for just a while.